I still wrestle with AI news overwhelm myself.
Oh, yeah. That is incredibly common right now.
I mean, every single morning brings another brand new tool.
Right.
It feels completely exhausting to always be behind. You open your browser and just feel totally lost.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
The landscape moves way faster than humans can read.
Exactly. We
Yeah.
simply cannot process that volume of daily information.
It's impossible.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today, our main mission is escaping that information mess.
We are exploring a completely different approach to AI.
We are turning Claude Cowork into your automated team. It researches, analyzes, and formats data while you sleep.
Yeah, it's kind of like stacking Lego blocks of workflow together.
Okay, let's unpack this.
So we are moving far past the simple chatbot interface. We're building a localized digital workforce for you.
It lives directly on your local computer desktop, right?
Exactly. Currently, it's available for pro and team paid plans.
Before building, we have to deeply understand this paradigm shift. This system is fundamentally different from opening a web browser.
That's a crucial mental shift you must make. It acts entirely differently than a normal website does.
You access it via a special dedicated Cowork tab.
It isn't just another browser tab you forget about.
It sits at the core of your operating system.
Right. It actually sees your local files directly. It seamlessly talks to your other installed applications.
Wow. So it can read documents right off your hard drive.
Yeah. And it runs complex tasks in the background. It continues working while you are looking completely away.
You do not have to babysit the application anymore.
I think of the main difference like this. Regular Claude is a smart friend you can call.
Okay.
But Cowork is a smart assistant sitting directly beside you. It actually has its hands on your own keyboard.
It knows exactly where you keep your Notion pages.
Yes.
It knows who your important clients actually are, and it absolutely never gets tired of doing research.
There are 5 core blocks to this entire system. You really must understand each part for this to work.
Let us walk through these blocks organically.
You start by setting up your distinct digital rooms. We call these different spaces your folders.
You put all related project files into one office.
That's right. Next, you have to give this system some rules. Skills act as your saved, permanent operational playbooks.
Then we get to the actual brain of the system. Memory is where Claude learns deeply about your work.
From there, we need to export the finished work. Connectors act as the digital bridges to other apps.
Finally, automation is the set and forget scheduling system.
Right. And if you skip even one block, the illusion breaks. The system just goes back to acting like a generic chatbot.
The memory feature is the most fascinating part to me. It fixes the generic robot problem completely.
It really does.
I mean, using AI without memory is like hiring a brilliant employee but refusing to tell them what your company actually makes.
That captures the core problem perfectly, haha.
Yeah.
Memory uses global instructions to answer the question, who am I?
You put your general preferences and business goals there.
Right. But you also have specific, localized folder instructions.
Which answer, what is this specific project?
Yes. It tells Claude exactly what to focus on today.
How do we prevent the AI from giving us generic corporate jargon?
Well, you must use I and me in global instructions. State your exact business goals from a first-person perspective.
So first-person pronouns force the AI into your specific perspective.
Exactly. It completely changes the tone of the final output.
Now that Claude knows exactly who you are, it needs the permanent rule book.
Right. You do not want to repeat yourself every single morning. That completely defeats the underlying purpose of true automation.
That is exactly what a skill is designed for.
Yeah. A skill is basically just a saved, refined prompt. Instead of explaining your needs daily, you just call the skill.
Beat. Okay, let me play devil's advocate here for a second. Why go through all this trouble?
What do you mean?
Why not just ask Claude for a summary? Why spend 20 minutes building a custom playbook?
Because basic summaries completely miss the crucial business insights. A generic summary just adds to your daily information overload.
Ah, I see.
You actually need real, targeted insights to make better decisions. We are building the research analyzer skill today.
The instructions must be incredibly specific to work well.
Exactly. The instructions must specify finding emerging trends in the industry. We wanted extracting hard data with real sources.
It must provide a strategic so what for the business.
Right. And it should format everything with clean, readable bullet points. Absolutely no corporate jargon is ever allowed.
Testing this skill is a crucial step in the process. You run a long, complex TechCrunch article through it first.
Yeah, you really want to see if it's being lazy. You need to ensure it follows the complex instructions.
There are also powerful pre-built plugins available to use, like the productivity plugin for your tasks and calendar.
hmm And web search plugins can combine with your custom skills.
What do we do if the output feels too vague during a trial run?
Just go back into the skill settings and add specifics. You might add a line like, always look for funding rounds.
Treat vague outputs as a missing rule and update the playbook.
Precisely. It learns exactly what you want over time.
Skills are undeniably powerful tools, but manually triggering them is still annoying manual labor.
Yeah.
Let us make the machine work while you are fast asleep.
This is the real magic of the automation phase. You use the schedule command to set automatic tasks.
You just toggle a few switches for folders, connectors, and instructions. You could schedule your entire research system for 6 a.m.
But there's one major operational catch you must remember. Because it runs locally, the computer cannot be asleep.
Here's where it gets really interesting.
Yeah.
The laptop lid absolutely cannot be closed during this time. Your physical machine must stay active during the scheduled window.
Right. Once it is awake, you can run parallel multitasking. Unlike older sequential AI, Cowork runs multiple tasks simultaneously.
It can run 3 to 5 tasks at the exact same time.
It is exactly like having a whole team of assistants. It can check Google algorithm updates in one distinct stream
It can find new YouTube productivity videos in another.
and analyze competitor newsletters all at the very same time. But there is a physical hardware limit here.
It uses your actual computer processing power to function.
Yeah. Running 20 tasks might make your laptop fans scream loudly. 3 to 5 is the ideal operational sweet spot.
It is fascinating that the limitation isn't the AI's brain. The real bottleneck is your physical laptop's cooling fan.
It really grounds the abstract technology in physical reality.
What is the absolute biggest mistake people make on their first automated schedule?
Oh, they close their laptop lid when they go to bed, the computer sleeps, and the entire AI automation dies instantly.
A closed laptop lid instantly kills your entire automated morning routine.
It is a very frustrating lesson to learn the hard way. Sponsor.
So the massive amount of data is processed perfectly at 6 a.m., but where does it actually go after the AI finishes? Data trapped inside a chat window is just more noise.
That is exactly why we deeply need connectors. They are digital bridges to your real daily workspaces.
You can connect Claude directly to your personal Notion workspace. You create a professional research database inside Notion very easily.
It tracks the source, key insight, and date incredibly cleanly. Everything stays beautifully organized and fully automated.
You can also connect it directly to your Slack workspace.
This is a total game changer. It sends daily bullet point briefings to a private channel automatically.
You just read them on your phone over morning breakfast.
Then there is the very powerful Zapier MCP protocol,
Can you define what that actually is for us?
a digital skeleton key letting AI talk to thousands of apps.
A digital skeleton key letting AI talk to thousands of apps. That is a perfect, simple way to clearly describe it.
It safely connects to over 8,000 different digital tools. But you should absolutely start slow with just Notion first.
Now we have to talk about the power of subagents.
Yes. There are 4 very smart, distinct patterns they use naturally. First is research parallelism for running multiple tasks at once.
Second is asset parallelism for creating several different files at once.
Third is sequential chaining. This works exactly like a digital factory assembly line. The output of one agent becomes the input for the next.
And fourth is batch processing for massive, demanding industry-level work.
You track all this complex activity on a detailed visual dashboard. It constantly shows the exact status, progress, and activity.
2-sec silence. Whoa. Imagine scaling to 1 billion queries. Or just watching it crush 10 to 20 posts in 90 short seconds.
It truly saves at least an hour of tedious manual labor.
With 8,000 apps available, what happens if we connect everything at once?
Oh, the entire system becomes incredibly messy very quickly. AI hallucinations start triggering wrong automated actions everywhere across your apps.
Connecting too many apps creates a tangled web of automated mistakes.
Exactly. You will completely break your own daily workflow.
Let us bring all these Lego blocks together into the daily routine. We need to look closely at the ultimate master workflow.
It is a beautiful 5-step morning routine that changes everything. First, memory knows the overriding goal is practical AI.
Second, the schedule triggers the entire system at 6 a.m. sharply.
Third, subagents aggressively search the web for 5 big news stories.
Fourth, the research analyzer skill processes those complicated stories deeply.
Finally, Connectors save the detailed formatted report straight to Notion, and they send a quick readable summary directly to your Slack.
You wake up and simply open Slack on your phone. You read the number one key insight immediately while drinking coffee.
Then you click the provided Notion link for the full report. You did absolutely zero manual searching or tedious summarizing yourself.
You only did the high-level strategic thinking and the final writing.
That is the massive difference between working too hard and having a smart team.
So what does this all mean? You are no longer a manual data worker. You are now the strategic manager of a virtual team.
You direct the complex flow of high-level information instead.
For a listener feeling completely overwhelmed right now, what is the very first tiny step they should take today?
Build one single research skill and link it directly to your Notion database. Do not try anything else yet.
Start small by building one specific research skill and connecting it.
Yes. Keep it incredibly simple until you fully trust the system.
Well, let's wrap this up.
Sure. The big idea of this deep dive is that Claude Cowork isn't a web tool. It is a localized parallel processing team.
Built solidly on skills, memory, and connectors.
And it works tirelessly while you are fast asleep.
If your localized AI is doing all the collecting, summarizing, and formatting before you even pour your coffee, what uniquely human skills should you be spending your newly freed up time on today? Beat. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive.
Hey, curious? See you next time.
Out, T-Row Music.